Hello there, speed duelists. Welcome back to another tournament review. Today we are doing the single day qualifier that was held last week in the Speed Duel League Discord. This is one of the tournaments that gives players points for the World Championship ranking. So yeah, this one didn't have a lot of players, but still we saw some interesting brews making it to the top cut. And those matches, we'll be seeing those. For those who don't know, let me bring up the custom Forbidden Unlimited list that was used for this event. And yeah, if you want to have a proper look at it, go find it in the Speed Duel League Discord server or pause the video. Anyway, let's get that off the screen and get into the first few matches. First match is a username here versus Jazz Hands. Jazz Hands been doing pretty well in the past few tournaments, so let's see what he's bringing to the table today. Both players are on Joey. Username is on Battle City Slugger, so he's on the Knights. He's gonna bring out Joker's Knight and pass the turn here. Jazz Hands is on Heart of a Warrior, so he's gonna discard Dandelion to summon Guiltia, and then Dandelion summons 2 tokens. And we're gonna see Jazz Hands tribute all 3 tokens to summon Destiny Hero Plasma. Yeah, very cool. On the summon, Sol and Luna is used after a quick misclick. And yeah, just having to pass here. Username draws Jinzo, and that is gonna be an excellent tribute summon. Trying to attack over the Plasma, but Sol and Luna. Nice. End phase, the Joker's Knight returning to username's hand. And now it's a bit of an issue because yeah, Plasma can just absorb the Jinzo, but Joker's Knight is a special summon. Yeah, that would be able to beat over Plasma. No. And we are probably gonna see that right now. The Warrior Lady, Joker's Knight coming out, and we're seeing enemy controller take control of the Plasma and equip the Guiltia, and that is more than enough to attack for game. Next game, we are gonna see username kicking things off. The Speed Duel special Swords of Revealing Light, and Jazz Hands is gonna play a bit slower. He's gonna start off with the Reactor Slime, summoning 2 tokens. Could go for the Plasma if he wants to, but is choosing not to. That might come back to bite him. The Warrior Lady, Joker's Knights, they are gonna enter the battle phase. And a Reactor Slime can just tag out into the Metal Reflect Slime. But yeah, these tokens aren't gonna live to see another turn. Play goes back to Jazz Hands, who draws Token Sunday. Remember this from My Precious Queen format. Yeah, Creature Swap is activated. Are we now gonna see the Token Sunday? Yeah. Token Sunday non-targeting is gonna pop the back row. Yeah. And still Swords of Revealing Light chilling back there. Maybe you should have gone for the Swords of Revealing Light and try to get some momentum going, because now all these warriors are gonna be huge thanks to Battle City Slugger's first effect to boost all warriors for 100 points for every warrior you control. Yeah. Metal Reflect Slime is gonna try to hold the fort, but the Warrior Lady is gonna banish it and herself. And now Jazz Hands only has these 2 Plasma in hand, so not looking good. Insult to injury, the Joker's Knight will return in the end phase, and Jazz Hands is just gonna draw another Token Sunday. So username moving on to the finals. Now, this match, it's already looking a lot more interesting. We have Dank Memes, who is on a Dinosaurs, Survival's End, also on Heart of a Warrior. And his opponent, Pink Zero, fairly new to the scene, is on Chilling Outback, and this basically turns all of your koalas and kangaroos into super heavy samurais, so able to attack in defense position. Let's see how they do. Pink Zero gonna start things off with just the kangaroo set. But yeah, it its 1700 defense is just not enough, So Dank Memes is gonna pitch the Carbonedon for the skill, so that's bringing out the Guiltia, and then Carbonedon banishes itself to bring out the Hyozan Ryu. Yep, pretty big defense. And yeah, thanks to swords, Pink Zero has to flip up his Koala. Yeah, not looking good. Although here is one of the best cards in the deck, the Spike Shield with Chain. So the equipped monster gains 500 attack, and when it's attacked in defense position, it gains defense points equal to the attack value. However, in the end phase, we're going to see Survival's End, so that's going to destroy all normal monsters, being the Hyozan Ryu, and then summon the same amount of dinosaurs on the deck, but they will be destroyed in the end phase. Still in the end phase, the effect of Survival's End is activated, popping both the Ceratosaurus and a set Book of Moon, and then the baby is gonna summon a Sabersaurus, but there is another Survival's End that is gonna swap out the Sabersaurus for Carbonedon, and then Survival's End will pop Carbonedon and Spike Shield with Chain. This card, this is normally at limit 3 in regular speed tool, but for the Dank format, as we saw earlier, it's on unlimited, and we're seeing why. Okay, so Carbonedon banishing to summon the Serpent Night Dragon, normal summon Sabersaurus, and yeah, both these Australian creatures get run over, and yeah, that is just gonna be GG. Sabersaurus, Trihorn Dragon, or Serpent Night Dragon rather. We see Pink Zero siding in the Lava Golems, one of his signature cards, and could be pretty good if there are Champion's Vigilances on the loose. Let's see, he's just gonna set the Kangaroo and pass turn. And here is Hyper Hammerhead. This card could be excellent in this matchup. It's gonna attack the Kangaroo. In the damage step, Spike Shield with Chain. So the attack is gonna go up to 2000, and since it's being attacked in defense, it gains its attack stat as defense, so it goes up to 3700 defense points. So this Kangaroo will destroy the Hyper Hammerhead, and Hyper Hammerhead will bounce this Kangaroo back to the hand. Yeah. So next up, Guiltia gets in, Hyozan Ryu gets in, 50 life points remaining, but sometimes that is just enough. Set 1, set back row. Dank Memes is gonna Fossil Dig for Carbonedon, gonna pitch that for the skill, bring out Flame Swordsman, and passing the turn, not daring to attack. And here is Lava Golem. Okay, gonna wipe out Hyozan Ryu and Guiltia, and just passing there. So Dank Memes takes the damage in the standby phase. He can only take one more turn of that. Carbonedon gonna banish itself to summon Serpent Night Dragon. Midora is sent to the graveyard by Foolish. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Lava Golem gonna attack into the Kangaroo, but in the damage step, yeah, Spike Shields. That's gonna boost Kangaroo to 3700 defense yet again. So just a bit stronger than Lava Golem. On the bright side, Lava Golem is destroyed because of this Kangaroo's effect. And we're gonna see double summon, normal summon Sea Koala. Once per turn you can target a monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0. Okay, so Flame Swordsman is gonna go down to 0. And thanks to the skill, these guys can attack while in defense. So yeah, that means you gotta pick yourself up for game 3, man. Speaking of game 3, I already have it open. Yeah, these tournaments are held in the custom rooms because of the Forbidden Unlimited list. We're gonna see Dank kicking things off with Foolish Burial, sending Carbonedon, going for a Serpent Knight. And finally playing swords, but neatly playing around the potential this kangaroo, so only taking 400 damage. And yeah, these Australian guys have pretty big defenses, but not bigger than Sabersaurus, the normally gentle dinosaur. Serpent Knight getting in, getting banished. And a Pink Zero not really drawing into any place. Yeah, the kangaroo gets run over. But here is Death Koala to stabilize a bit. But there's another Sabersaurus. You don't even want to draw them, but yeah, that's how it goes, I guess. Book of Moon is gonna ward that off. Is that a sided in warrior elimination? Yeah, probably against the fusions, right? And here is Vigilance. That could potentially be a game ender. Pink Zero just hanging on by a thread. We see some attacks, but Babaku is gonna stop them. And now Pink Zero has the Wall of Disruption, so that's gonna put these beatsticks to 0 attack. Still nothing, and yeah, now Pink Zero isn't gonna use the warrior elimination because the Guiltia is just chilling. Pink Zero draws and sets Death Koala instead of attacking with it. Yeah, he's definitely banking on the opponent having no monster zones to summon in right now. Flip Death Koala for a lot of damage. Gonna switch it to defense using the skill. Dank Memes using a Paleozoic Canadia. That is gonna flip the Death Koala face down. That's pretty dangerous. Here we're gonna see Survival's End. Okay. In the draw phase, before the Death Koala can be flipped face up, Survival's End. Yep. Popping the Sabersaurus, summoning the baby. Survival's End, pop the baby and the koala. So no cheesy burn wing con for Pink Zero this time. That means gonna bring out the Flame Swordsman, and I spoke too soon. Yeah, Lava Golem coming out. Dank Memes taking damage in the standby phase. Carmen summoning the Yovan Ryu. Is it gonna be enough? Lava Golem is gonna attack the kangaroo. Spike Shield with Chain is activated in damage step, but Champion's Vigilance is gonna negate it. It's getting very close, but Dank Memes is gonna take the burn damage in the standby phase, right? Yeah, no out against that. No Book of Moon or anything. Yeah, GG. So we move on to the finals. We are gonna see the Knights versus the Koalas. Username starting without any Knights. Well, he has Guilford the Lightning, but it doesn't really count. He's gonna put it back with a skill and draw Jinzo. Okay, if he can get this one to stick, that would be huge. The Warrior Lady attacking the Koala, so taking 200 damage, then 800 damage of the effect. Pink Zero with the Hammer Shot, that's gonna destroy the DD Warrior Lady. Normal summon Sea Koala, switch to defense, and is that just gonna be game already? Attacking with the Death Koala, attacking with Sea Koala. Yeah. So the Koalas getting in for game. Very interesting to see. Game 2. We're seeing both the Jinzo and the Guilford in the hand, and the Jax Knight. Oh no, no Joker's Knight in sight. What is happening here? So Battle City Slugger put back the Guilford, and like drawing Joker's Knight would have been so good here. But yeah, it just wasn't meant to be. Warrior Lady attacking into the Koala. Username takes 200 damage, then 800 damage. Luckily there is no spike shield. Oh, there is a spike shield, but maybe Pink Zero didn't want to lose that monster to the new warrior lady. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, the warrior lady banishing both. And here is the kangaroo. The skill is gonna switch it to defense and then attack with the 17 on damage. Yeah, if the equipped monster battles while in defense position, gains defense equals to its attack. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah. Pink Zero wins this one after winning the last winner box, if I'm not mistaken as well. So GG's to him. Guys, I was Ryan Atlas. Thank you for watching this fun little top 4. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Bye.